Hello, all you wonderful people. My name is 316, or you can refer to me as Jess, and I have my wonderful co-host with me, Dan Lee. And this is the Double L podcast. We're going to talk about a variety of topics today. But before we get into anything, please give this podcast 5 stars on Apple Podcasts so we can be pushed by the algorithm. Please also share, like, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. It would be a big help for the growth of the channel. So right now, I'm just going to go into a few quick topics. In the beginning of the show, Apex Season 6 just dropped. Dan hasn't really played Apex, but I personally am really excited. I personally think it's the BR of the century. Well, I'm just joking. It's not that great, but it's been one of my favorite games so far of the year. Well, of last year, whatever you want to call it. And I've been Rampart's been kind of okay. She's solid. She's like C to B tier. But I like her for the most part, and they changed back the shields recently, so I'm also really happy about that. Another quick bite, RIP to kissanime, because they recently shut it down for good. And this was announced through their Discord server. So, Dan, do you have any memories of kissanime, and would you like to say any final words to our fallen brethren?
I guess it just depends on who you ask, because if you weren't like using kissanime from the jump, you know that if you didn't have certain plugins, kissanime was a bitch to freaking maneuver and shit. So fuck kissanime to that regard. I don't give a damn if they create something better. I don't give a damn, because I had to sit there and I had to be like, yo, I remember I'm an old nigga. So I remember when kissanime was first like really popping, but I was like freaking 17. And I was like, wow, this is great. I love the interface. I still like the interface. But dude, like over time, it's like ads. Oh, click this. And I was like, yo, this is
Uncle Milf's in your area ready to be fucked.
I was like, yo, my dick is still drier than a motherfucker. Where are these fucking local Milfs at? I'm like, yo, come on. But yo, when I found that Reddit group that was like, yo, download these plugins to make kissanime watchable if you can't find another anime site as you're like searching for a new one, then I was like, you know what, kissanime, now that it's watchable again, I can fuck with you a little bit. But it's whatever. Like it's like at the end of the day, it's like, it is what it is. If they come up with a better site, cool. Like I just want to watch my animes for free. Your boy is broke. I need to watch my anime. That's all I gotta say. But rest in peace to kissanime. Legendary site, OG. But come on, let's get some new blood, baby. Let's go.
Apparently the thing about kissanime is that it was very lucrative and very profitable. So apparently, I didn't know this, but those video players that they had. Mm-hmm. Apparently, the video players were paying kissanime to be the first one that comes up. Mm-hmm. So essentially, they're getting their ad money, and on top of that, they're getting money from promoting the video players. So they're essentially getting double their revenue.
Nice.
Like, wow, I didn't know that. I had no idea.
But for all my people out there that still are like, kissanime, I don't want to watch on kissanime, there's some mirror sites available with the whole catalog. It's just that the catalog's just not going to get updated. But if you type in kissanime, you'll find it. But it's going to be a mirror site. Kissanime is down forever, though. But you can watch the catalog of kissanime mirror sites. They're out there. If you love the interface that much.
I mean, there's a few other sites, but you gotta do your own research. Over on this side, we actually use streaming services because I'm not a scumbag anymore. So
yes, he speaks for himself. I'm a scumbag. Don't fuck with me, honestly.
Hey man, if you're broke, try Funimation out. It's not like Plug Aside or Crunchyroll. Like, I really recommend both of those. They're actually really good. I'd recommend Crunchyroll before Funimation, but I mean, they're both two really great options.
Definitely.
Because Funimation is like $5 a month, something like dirt cheap. And that's like regular price. That's not even like a student discount. So yeah, I would definitely give that a look.
Pirate gang till you want to support, baby. That's what I say. But be like Jesse, if you want to be a good citizen, listen to your boy 316. He's spreading that knowledge. I ain't gonna lie.
Or you could use Netflix. A lot of people shit on Netflix, but I think Netflix isn't as bad as people want to make it seem. I personally feel like it's okay and it could be better. The main thing that holds Netflix back is actually itself and the way that they get their shows. Because, perfect example, One Piece. They have One Piece on there. They have 4 seasons of One Piece. And for anyone that's watched One Piece knows, that's fucking nothing. I think One Piece has at least 14 to 13 seasson.
Definitely
Literally
a lot of episodes and a lot of chapters if you're into that manga life.
Anything that you mentioned manga, I'm actually you got me saying it manga. It's manga. Anyway, the funny thing about that is I've been really getting into manga lately. I recently read what is it called? Flowers of Evil. That was amazing. I really loved it. And I also read Trail of Blood. That was also a really good manga. I recommend that to anyone. You know, I'm looking to purchase it. It was that good. Like I was part of Scumbag Gang to read it initially, but it was so good. I really want to go out of my way to purchase it. It's that great.
I feel you. That's how I feel about Berserk. Like I want to like have it on hard copy as well when I get my place and everything.
Like it's really great. Like Berserk is another one that I personally want to get. If you guys have any manga recommendations or any shows that you think that you want us to discuss or give any thoughts about, please comment down below and ask us.
Yeah, man, I'm with it. I'm always down to check out some new stuff. But if it's caca, I'm gonna tell you.
I mean, as long as they're not recommending like shit like Citrus. Well, I actually like Citrus, but that's way more like a guilty pleasure enjoy than I would recommend this enjoy.
Right, I get you. I haven't heard of Citrus, but my boy knows about it. We'll have him on the show soon.
Literally, what is the best way to describe Citrus? It is a train wreck through and through. That's the best way I can describe it, honestly. But you know what you're getting into the first episode. So, yeah. Is that DC's Fandome just happened when did it happen? A week or two ago? I want to say a week or two ago, and they released a whole bunch of stuff. They showed us a trailer for Gotham Knights, which looks like it's gonna be fun as hell. Like I'm really looking forward to it. It looks super fun. I'm just gonna list off things that I'm looking forward to. The Snyder Cut, I'm looking forward to that because I saw Justice League in theaters and I thought it was a really good movie until the ending. It felt so rushed. It was insane. Because I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a good movie until the ending. Because I'm gonna spoil it a bit. But,
no spoilers. Just tell us like the emotion you're feeling. But it's been out for a while. But
yeah, like it's been out for a while, and like if you're hip to DC, it's like you kind of know the story. But it follows because the ending basically is like Doomsday.
Oh, with Superman and stuff.
Yeah, so it's like
that's enough for you. Okay, say it. Spoil it.
Yeah, like
if you don't know, like look, Death of Superman has been out for 40 years, so Jesse can spoil it. I would usually say don't spoil it, but come on, like at this point, like you got we're making a podcast. We know there's Zoomers on here. Look, it's been out. Fuck y'all. Like same thing with Berserk. If you can't spoil the Golden Age. It's been out for years. I'm sorry. It is what it is. Go ahead, Jesse.
Am I thinking of a different movie? Hold on.
I said all that shit, and now Jesse's actually gonna spoil it. It has nothing to do with Doomsday.
Hold on, Oh wait, hold on. Oh, I need to fix this A. Yeah, I think I was thinking about I was thinking about Batman v Superman. Oh
And
shit.
we are not going to spoil it then. No, we are not. See, sorry guys. I try to defend Jesse. Look. You see where it gets me? This is my co-host, guys. Come on now. My fucking co-host. I batted for him.
I really I really thought about it for a second. I was just like, wait, is that the same movie? And I was like, no, it's not. It's a different movie. Anyway, just be on the lookout for the Schneider cut. It's gonna be fun. They gave a teaser for the Suicide Squad video game, which looks like it's gonna be really fun. A lot of people were complaining that Deadshot was black, and to them, I say, get your panties out of your asshole. Literally, he's black in the movies. It's to appeal to a wider demographic because a lot of people, a lot of normies are gonna be like, oh yeah, man, Deathstroke was totally black in the Arkham, and was totally white in the Arkham games. This is an injustice. Da 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 da. Way more people would ask, oh, why is he black in the movie and not black in the game? So, yeah, just gotta stop fanboying.
I don't know, but I guess I don't really care. Whatever, as long as like the character's cool, I really don't give a damn, really. Unless like they change the ethos of the character so much, I more care about how the character acts and behaves. As long as his race or whatever doesn't have anything to do with, like, for the most part, either like, because comics have different things. So like if they're doing like a different arc or a different cinematic not a cinematic universe, but like a different universe in the comic, which they do regularly, like a Marvel Zombies or something, I don't really care. But if they construct the character and they change up the whole thing without making it a different universe, then I'd be like, this doesn't make any sense.
And another thing about it is that, like, in most depictions of Slade, he's like at least he got some tan to him. He's not like a pure white guy.
I suppose I get what you're saying.
Because like if you watch the Arrow show, the guy they have playing Slade Wilson, like, he's like pretty tan. I would.
Yeah.
But anyway, was there anything that caught your eye about this? Anything that you're looking forward to?
I guess as far as comic book or like lore or like
no, anything out of fandom that happened that you're just looking forward to.
Not particularly, man. I've been kind of out of the loop about everything. Your boy's been working a lot, so I have to get back into it. I'm actually reading like a manga right now, recommended by a friend. My friends are keeping me in the loop about everything, as opposed to
what you're reading.
Some slice of life. Nothing very interesting. Like, oh no, actually, it depends. If you're into slice of life, I guess it would be interesting. It's like a boy's coming of age tale. Pretty cool. I guess it's kind of like about like, it's like the guy is like a freaking bird.
Is it real life?
Yeah, it's real life. It's like kind of like
no, real. No, there's a show called Real Life, and I was like, oh, is it that? And
no, it's a manga. I don't know if they made a show for it, but it's a manga. I know I'm butchering it. People are gonna be like, you yank. Yeah, I need to be like Jesse and pronounce right. Manga. It's
the funniest thing is someone's gonna try and correct us still, no matter what. It's the funniest thing.
Dude, it's fucking manga. Daniel was right. No, you fucking pleb. Jesse was right. It's manga. Look, you know what the fuck we're talking about, all right? Anyways, I was reading the damn comic book. It ain't got nothing to do with life. Whatever. Slice of life comic book. The shits is it's basically about like a coming of age tale for a young boy. And he's like going through like a very traumatic childhood, and he's trying to find himself. And it's a coming of age tale, and it's pretty cool because like he goes through a lot of traumatic things, and he's trying to get through it. And it's almost like he's an NPC in his own life, because like the kid doesn't look like a kid; he looks like a freaking bird or something, and his whole family looks like a bunch of birds. So it's very interesting. Like it's like weird. Like everyone else is a human, and he looks like a little bird. Like he has like a
Oh my god.
like it's
That
called
man said,
Fandome. Let me look this shit up. Let me make sure like I'm.
it sounds like God had to hit some deadlines and didn't take his time with them. Sounds tragic.
Hey, I mean, like I'm enjoying it so far, and the best part about it is it's finished, so I'll get an ending, so that's good.
Oh god, don't say finish around Hunter x Hunter fans. Oh boy, apparently the creator's going through some shit.
Jesus.
I don't know, I heard rumors that he died.
I hope to God he didn't. That would suck for them.
Yeah, neither do I. I was like, oh god, how I know this is really fucked up, but I know this is like half the fandom, so who cares? I'm not the only one. It's like, oh god, how's this gonna end?
That's crazy. Hopefully the Berserk nigga don't die. Don't want
Berserk.
that.
Yo, the dude who makes Berserk dies. Yo, niggas is gonna go crazy. That's gonna be trending like how. That's gonna be trending for like at least a day. At least like throughout the whole day, niggas is just gonna go crazy. I'm gonna be seeing nothing but clips of Berserk, the original 1990 whatever, the movies, and then people are just randomly, oh yeah, fuck 2016.
That'd be facts.
I swear, I'm gonna make it like my life's goal to find one other person that enjoyed watching Berserk 2017, because I can't be the only one.
You're a damn pleb, and I ought to slap you for saying
I can't be the only one who enjoyed it.
Yes, you were, you animation freaking bastard child. Wow,
like it didn't even look good, but I was just like, I don't know why I enjoyed it. I think it's the like world itself.
It looks like shit. I don't care. Like it's like fucking South Park of freaking animation. God, it's awful.
I wouldn't go that far. South Park is literally like paper mache. Is like a fucking paper mache project.
Freaking, what's it called? Blonde haired motherfucker. Rickert. He was walking away from Rickert. He's moving to the side like a freaking like he's on a popsicle stick and he's moving. I'm like, dude, this is so ugly. This is awful. This is terrible. Like they didn't even try. Berserk is a legendary IP and it deserves more love than that. If you're gonna sit there and do that, the world and everything, you need to make it a passion project. Like you don't have to sit there and cut corners. I'm sorry. Like maybe I come from but remember the animes that I enjoy, like Samurai Champloo and all that shit, or even Full Metal Alchemist. Kids like that, dude. There's love in that. Not as much love as in Champloo as far as animation wise, but there's still love. Like holy shit, like it looks good. It doesn't look like.
I mean, I'd argue even like Naruto at times, like when they really try, it's really noticeable.
Mm-hmm.
Especially like during the 4th grade Ninja War and the Pain arc. And I know a lot of Naruto fans are like really tired of hearing those 2 points, but they were really the highlights of the series. But yeah, those like you can see when they're like putting like their blood, sweat, and tears. And even newer shows like Black Clover, when they want to snap, they fucking go crazy.
Right.
Like that's probably one of like Black Clover is one of the only big shonen aside from My Hero that I really acknowledge as like the vanguard of shonen, like the new vanguard of shonen. Like everyone else is false prophets. Dr. Stone is a false prophet. Demon Slayer is a false prophet. What are other popular shows that people just love to put on the pedestal? Like a lot of new shows are kind of false prophets. Even God of High School, false prophet. Tower of God. Well, no one's put in that category, so I'm not gonna hold that against it. I already said like a lot of shows are just like
yeah, but you know, people can be into what they're into. You know, I just look. You can be into it. Be prepared to defend it when you're around me. That's all I gotta say. And it's like, look, it's okay to just like something to like it. But if you're gonna write it down as the best thing ever, it's like, dude, come on.
Oh no, I never said it was like I wouldn't recommend it
Hey,
to
you're
someone.
saying that. I was just saying, like, in general, like stand on yours, bro. Like, have a reason. Like, I'm just saying, like, have like somewhat of a. I'm just saying in general, like, people like say things are the best thing ever. It's like, yo, like, my favorite anime is Pokemon. It's the best anime ever made. It's kind of like, look, man, this is the only anime you ever watched. I'm just saying,
Pokemon
dude.
surprisingly holds up. Well, it holds up better than I thought it would. I thought it would be like a dry dog turd watching it in like 2020, and it's not that bad. It's like okay.
Right. You know, like, bread and butter gets the job done, but sometimes we need a little bit of spice. That's all I'm saying. As you keep eating, you want more spices, baby. That's all I was saying. But
This isn't on the show notes, but this is something I've been seeing a lot in the anime community recently.
mm-hmm.
A lot of these new niggas are talking about is Dragon Ball overrated? Is Naruto overrated? And I'm just like, what? Dragon Ball, I understand. But Naruto? Really? Like, you guys are questioning Naruto like it's overrated? Like, Naruto, like, if Dragon Ball was the first wave of like how'd I put this? If Dragon Ball is the first show that got a lot of Americans into anime, well, the West in general,
Sure.
Naruto is the second coming of that. Let's not forget, when Naruto was coming on, let's not pretend like we all weren't rushing home to go sing Fighting Dreamers in our fucking living rooms on a weekly basis. Let's not forget that.
That's true. Naruto been out for a minute though. Naruto been out since I was like 2006. Since I was like, at least in America, that's 14 years. So I mean, like,
Naruto, like, let's not Dragon Ball, I can understand people's qualms with it, but at the same time, the show was made in like 1990. I don't even think it was made in 99. I don't, that's in 99.
80s.
It was 88. Yeah, I think it was made in like 1988. So a lot of people are like, oh, it's formulaic. I'm just like, kind of have to take in the time it was made, bud.
And I guess same with Naruto, because Naruto pulls a lot of inspiration from, but like all the major shonen shows do that.
Naruto, like, the original Naruto was a really good run. There aren't many parts of the original Naruto that I can really complain about. At least not to the extent of Shippuden, because Shippuden is way more inconsistent. I am talking about, like, for every peak, there is an equal valley of just what the fuck am I watching?
I feel you. Like this, you know, I lost, you know, I'll say this. I'll say that with certain, like, just, like, I think with anything, like, it's a demographic. It's okay to grow out of something. Like, you know, like, and it's just like, I feel like it's just like self-analysis and self-reflection is key, because it's just like, yo, Dragon Ball, very innovative show, like, in the sense of setting the precedent, like Yu Yu Hakusho, like Sailor Moon, all those shows coming in, Case Closed, like, they really inspire, like Fist of the North Star, Saint Seiya, all these shows that came and really, like, put anime on the map in the West, they're cool and everything. Are they the most groundbreaking shows to me? Like, as far as like my favorites? Not really. Maybe besides, like, maybe like I have a soft spot for Dragon Ball and I guess for like the new generation a little bit, like a Naruto. I understand that you having a soft spot for it, but it's not the best thing ever. Like, you know, like it's cool though. Like,
yeah, that was mostly right. Aside from Yu Yu Hakusho, Yu Yu Hakusho stands the test of time, and I will die on that fucking hill.
Yes, Yu Yu Hakusho, I believe it's dope. It's the same, and if you guys don't know, that's the same guy that made Hunter x Hunter that Jesse was referencing earlier. I'm just saying, all I'm saying with that is things are for different people. It's very rare that a show sometimes can like bridge the gap between all generations and all genders and all different stuff. That's like a rarity in itself. Like a show like Yu Yu Hakusho can definitely do that. Like a show like
I'd argue we need more protagonists that are fucking bout it. Yusuke Urameshi is a bout it ass nigga. He is like, hey, you fuckface, yo, let's fight right now. Just balls to the wall. Just I don't give a fuck. Like,
yeah, he don't pretend like he has the answer either. He just like, yo, with your hands.
Anime needs more dominant people, like, and not like Goku dominant, or like, I don't want someone whose skill speaks for themselves. I want the braggadocious motherfucker who says, hey, I'm gonna kick your ass, and he actually kicks your ass. I want that as a main character. I am so I know I can't be the only one who's like, hey, I'm tired of the power of friendship triumphing all. I think that's why I don't like Fairy Tail like that. I can't put it like Fairy Tail, in my opinion, is that
it's
hard to cut you off,
bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's supposed to be like, because remember, it's for children, so it's like for kids to be like understand certain values and instill certain values.
Yu Yu Hakusho?
Yes, it's for the youth, man. Yes, it was on the Toonami block.
He literally calls people bastards on like. He calls people bastards on like a regular basis. I don't think that's at bare minimum for teenagers. Huh?
A bastard is someone without a father.
Yeah, but let's not pretend like you're just calling it like that. Like if you said that at 14, you're getting your shit Millie rocked. You're getting smacked the fuck out of by your parents. It's like,
hey, but Jay Sessu, we have a different childhood. We're
no, not even that. But it's like
we're Caribbean. We're getting fucked up.
No,
how many?
No, but I
say, "Fuck you, mom. I hate my mother. Hope she dies."
100% right. But I just made that parallel purely to say that there's some mature. I wouldn't put that as a kid show. You know, like
it has mature themes, but so does
like
shows, in my opinion.
Yeah, like I wouldn't put it as like, oh, this is for kids. Like no. At least not for a show like that. Or there's a lot of shows I would define as like not for kids. Oh. You know, it just happens to be animated.
Animated. Okay, I get you.
Because I feel like when you say it's for kids, like I immediately think Pokemon.
Nigga, you're thinking like I'm saying like Baby Shark. That's what you're thinking I'm saying. When I say children, you're thinking Baby Shark. You're thinking Little Einsteins. No, I'm saying like, yo, like you're a child, like in a sense of like that's like a baby, nigga. That's what I guess. Let me elaborate, because I'm saying like youth. I'm saying it's for the youth. Like My Hero Academia is cool and everything, but it's for the youth primarily. It's for a 14-year-old boy to be like, yo, this nigga fucking Deku is the shit. He's gonna overcome everything. He's overcoming all the obstacles. Blah, 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 blah. He has enemies. He has this. He's gonna overcome. I'm grown. I got different shit on my mind. Like, I got different shit going on. So although I can appreciate, I lived the story of a Deku, I ain't Deku no more. Let the little kids have Deku. It's cool. I don't need to sit there and be like, yo, like, am I gonna lie? Like, look, I think Yu Yu Hakusho is probably a better show than even though I think Academia is cool. I think a Naruto is cool. I even think a Dragon Ball Z is cool. But I'm saying as a grown ass man, like, there's certain stuff about those shows to me that I'm like, yo, this is for the youth. They want to see like a 10 episode fight scene with like no context or no nothing. They just want to see niggas throw hands. They want to see shit blow up. They want to see like, oh, you're a fool.
Wait, whoa, you just said 10 episode fight scene and then like My Hero, like, whoa.
No, I'm relating it to like Dragon Ball Z and all those shows, and like and a Naruto specific. I'm more speaking on that
because hey, I don't know how they made anime back in the day, but holy fuck, like you look at some of these fight scenes, I'm just like, dog, how long is this? Like, I was feeling a little bit nostalgic, and I just wanted to look at a Slam Dunk. Because I love the shit out of the show, and I was just like, yo, how long are some of these fucking matches? Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
That's like sports anime in general, because like I heard Haikyuu, which is probably gonna be the next sports show I watch. They have a whole season dedicated to one match. Now, like when you watch it, it's like totally justified.
Right.
I don't know. But
we went on a whole tangent about anime. That's how you know we're passionate about it.
Yeah, and just to continue on that tangent, just for a little bit more, I've always felt this about Fairy Tail. Fairy Tail is an anime that, as a C tier anime, but it masquerades as a B tier anime.
You're crazy.
I'm not. Like
I don't think you're crazy in the sense of like you talking that shit though. I was just like laughing.
Yo, because it's like I've never gotten this feeling watching a show, but when I got to the final 5 episodes of Fairy Tail, I was like, I'm good. I literally closed my laptop at like 3 a.m. Turned my laptop off, woke up the next morning, and I started a new show. I just didn't feel compelled to watch another episode. I have never felt that before.
Yo. And there's gonna be some niggas that are gonna be shit. What's up, Dan Lee? Fuck you. And it's your fault, Jesse. It's probably my fault too, because I talked a lot of shit, but I'm a blame you because like, look, I don't take accountability for my actions, baby. Yeah. Not kidding. Hey, I agree with you, bro. This is certain shit that I don't fuck with like that. You know, I think what was a show that was like that for me? Was it Fairy Tail? Is that the one with the freaking little dude? Soul Eater. I didn't really fuck with Soul Eater like that.
What?
Hot take. I'm sorry.
Wait. Okay, you have to. I was gonna go into the next topic, but okay, you have to elaborate a little bit.
Maybe I have to read it again. I was reading Soul Eater and it just wasn't for me. It was just boring to me.
I would recommend watching it.
Maybe I will. Maybe. I'm watching Evangelion right now. I'm reading this freaking Slice of Life. And speaking of which, I think it's Saturday, my new episode of my other Slice of Life that I'm watching. My teen romantic comedy. Not the best, but I enjoy it. I'm gonna finish that. Then, you know what? How long is Soul Eater? How many episodes?
I want to say 50. I don't think it's longer than 50.
I'll see what's up with it, because maybe it will take a while. Because I watched Eureka 7 recently, and I was about to turn it off after episode like 23. But then I kept watching because my man told me to stick with it, and it paid off. That's how a lot of shonens are. As a grown man, I sit there and I'm like, yo, these are some bitch ass niggas. Yo, these niggas get under my skin. Just me as a person. I'm like, oh my God, this show is just so juvenile and annoying. And then finally the real shit starts kicking in, and then I'm like, you know what? I can fuck with this. I get it. Not my favorite show, but I really fuck with it. That's what Eureka 7 was for me. I really fuck with Eureka 7.
I don't remember much of Eureka 7 aside from the very strange art
direction.
It was a weird looking show, but I couldn't take my eyes away from it. Especially the girl with the blue hair. I can't remember her name.
It's a great love story. If you guys want a love story with like some sci-fi mech elements, watch Eureka 7. Old school, but it's good.
You want to know how you know we're old? We actually talk about mecha and we're not referring to Gundam. Like the only mecha show that like people really fuck with now is like Darling in the Franxx, and that show was like, that's one of the few shows I really say like you had to be there in the community just to experience it, because it was a great ride until episode 18.
Damn.
Like I was like, this is, until that episode I was legitimately thinking this is the best show of the season.
Oh, okay, I get you.
And until it hit, I was just like, wow, that is the most studio trigger ending ever. Literally, if you watch Gurren Lagann, you essentially kind of watched Darling in the Franxx. Like it has that kind of ending. Like, oh, this isn't the real villain. The real villain is this. And it's like this unexplained entity that you know its motive, but you don't understand it. And you're just kind of like spoon fed it not even spoon fed, force fed it, and it's just like, oh wow, this is wow.
Okay. I haven't watched Gurren Lagann, but I know I need to watch it. After Evangelion, my friend said, watch Evangelion first, then watch End of Evangelion, then watch Gurren Lagann. So that's on the list. Sorry for this anime tangent. I'm sorry, guys. We're geeks.
It's an anime podcast. You don't gotta apologize for shit. But I will transition to the next topic because we have been on this tangent for a little bit too long.
Yeah, we're gonna put this as anime rant or some shit.
Lord knows, I'll figure it out in post. The Avatar creators are leaving the live action Netflix adaptation. So, to give a brief summary about what's going on. Avatar: Last Airbender is getting a live action adaptation, and the creators are leaving because they're having creative differences because they wanted essentially a bigger budget. Netflix wanted to be darker thematically. They wanted blood, sex. They wanted they wanted to raise the ages of the characters, I think from 12 to 16.
Mm-hmm.
A few other things, but to where fuck, I need to get some water. My throat is like parched. But to really Jesus Christ, I can't think for shit.
But you're saying that the creators the creators didn't want to go in such a mature direction for the show, and the Netflix people were really pushing that. That's what you're saying, right?
Yeah, and basic thoughts on the situation is that I'm kind of I really support the creators on this because
I agree with you 100%.
When you watch Avatar, even though it had, I'd argue.
See what you're saying?
I would argue that has mature elements, but even that is like, I'd argue it's kind of few and far between, because like a perfect example, the romantic climax of Avatar was a kiss. That is the climax. You want to go from that to fucking 10, which is just like balls to the wall. Like you have like 2 scenes of story, and then you just cut to sex, some Empire shit. Which, it might not even be to that extent, but it's like, why would you want that with this show?
Takes away from the charm of it. It's for the youth anyway. Avatar's for the youth.
Like, I would argue Avatar doesn't even need this. Like, first off, it's something that the community didn't even really want. But because the creators were on board, we said, okay, we're going to accept this, and this is going to be, at bare minimum, decent. Now it's really looking shaky. There's not a lot of community hype for this. A lot of the love is kind of lost because the creators are gone, and it's kind of the same story as, if you didn't know, as the live action adaptation that we got in 2000. Who gives a fuck? It was dog shit. The creators also left that for, I think, roughly the same instances. To be 100% honest, even looking at this article, I'm just like, wow, this isn't going to be good. Like, this show is not, this is going to be a strong meh out of 10. I just can't see this show being good. Just being 100% honest. But, yeah, what are some of your thoughts about this? Because, oh, God. Hello?
No, I'm here, dog. I was just making
I don't want to cut you off too much and everything. I'm trying to get better. Nah, like, go ahead. Fucking go ahead.
You know, I'd be passionate.
This is like, I'm trying to fucking pass the shit out of this like Chris Paul because, oh God. It kind of took, even talking about this took the wind out of my sails a little bit. I was just like, ugh, fuck, man.
Talk about the NBA comeback?
Nah, I mean, you have any thoughts about this?
The Avatar?
Yeah.
what I will say is this. As far as Avatar is concerned, I feel like it's for the youth and they shouldn't pervert that too much. And if it does, it should add to what the show is. And at the end of the day, like, this is the thing with creativity and why it's important to have ownership in everything. Because with the creators leaving the show, they should have negotiated that if Netflix tried some bullshit, nothing's gonna happen. But they had to leave their own show because they did some bullshit.
Granted, I think they were only in advisory roles. Like, they weren't directing or I don't think they were doing anything of that sort. They're just like they're in an advisory role, if I remember correctly.
Right.
But
yeah, man. I guess, you know, I just think it's sad. I just think like artists just need to really just take control of their art and everything. I feel like it's their baby and they should be able to like do whatever. Like, it just kind of sucks that like niggas gonna bastardize that shit. Cause like, as you can see, I think no slack on this dude. Like, okay, like, but M. Night Shyamalan butchered Airbender, and it's like, come on. You know, like, someone already tried to do their own thing with it and it was freaking terrible and it sucked. So you're gonna do it again? Or are you just trying to like ruin just put a bad taste in their mouth, like with the Airbender? Like, let the creators do their thing. That show had a lot of love in it. Keep the love there. There's no reason.
The thing is that Netflix is essentially looking for the next Witcher, like the next Umbrella Academy, the next big show, the next big franchise for them. So that's what they're expecting with Avatar. And while I believe it can do it, I believe it can be a big show because if you didn't know, all the big cartoon channels essentially sign deals with streaming services. So Cartoon Network is working with HBO Max, Netflix is working with Nickelodeon, and Disney has its own thing and they're doing their own stuff. They're each partnering up with their own streaming services and stuff. So I mean, that's the reason why we've been getting Legend of Korra recently and Avatar back on Netflix and stuff like that. But to be 100% honest, I believe that it can be their next big franchise. Well, it could have. I'll say this. It could have been their next big franchise, but I don't think that you can. I feel like they're trying to make this appeal to a wider audience. And the problem with that is that you can't, like, Avatar already appeals to a wide audience, really. Because when you look at the fandom, you can't describe an Avatar fan. Like, in my mind, I can't envision what an Avatar fan looks like, if that makes any sense. Like, I can't even make a caricature.
Right.
Like, it. Like, I don't know anyone who doesn't like Avatar. Like, if you were there, even if you weren't there when it was airing, I don't know, man. Fuck it. Yeah, you have something to say about this?
Nah, man. I think you basically took the words out of my mouth in the sense of like, look, there's no reason to say, you know, you gotta cater to your fans, bro. You don't gotta sit there and like reinvent the wheel every time. Avatar already had a fan base. Put it out, see what's up. Like, there's no reason to sit there and like change it up too crazily and take the soul out. That's how I see it. But I agree with you 100%. And yeah, I just think it's a little unnecessary. Sad that the creators are leaving. That's their baby. They should have more of a say. But that's my take.
I wonder how much they're getting paid for this, because they had to be getting a bag at least, even though they left. I'm pretty sure they're getting a bag off this.
I hope so. Avatar will always be great to me. Love Airbender. Love it.
Facts. But I'm gonna transition to the next topic here. The NBA just recently made a comeback.
Yeah.
Now that, sorry, I just had a burp. But they recently just made a comeback, and now they played the 8 regular season games, and now they're into the playoffs. And most of the first round series I think all of them are done. Actually, yeah, I think all the teams are in their second round. So I'm just gonna give my thoughts about what I think about bubble basketball so far, and I've really been loving it. I don't know if it's just me or I haven't, or I just haven't seen basketball in a while, but I feel like it's been some of the best basketball I've seen in a long time. Like, I just feel like there's just a real intensity when the players are playing. Even though the Lakers have been doing kind of meh, it has been real showouts, like the Suns going 8-0 in the bubble, which should be applauded. Even though it's kind of streaky of them, during the regular season, they had a very similar start, but kudos to them. Luka Doncic playing his ass off, and Kristaps Porzingis also. Giannis snapped a bit. Even the Heat. I'll talk to them about them a little later, but the Heat were playing great. TJ Warren, freaking playing like bubble MJ, fucking just getting like having 40 and 50 point games like it's nothing, like his career is on the line. And that's just the regular season. The playoffs have been great. The standouts of the playoffs so far have been the Jazz versus the Nuggets. Jamal Murray and Donovan Mitchell just been playing their ass off, proving to them, I'm really showing us that they're the future of this league. Yeah. Sorry about that. Just had to have a drink of this water really quickly. But they're really showing that they're the face, that they're a new face of this league. They're here to stay. Not the Lakers, the Mavericks again. Luka Doncic, just like, this dude is playing on a level that we haven't seen. I don't think I've seen ever. I think he's gonna go down as a Hall of Famer, and I'm saying this all right now. He's gonna go down as a Hall of Famer. He's gonna have an amazing career. I'd be surprised if he ends his career with lower than 2 rings. Being 100% honest, I think Dallas is really set up for the future, and during 2021 or 2022, one of those seasons, when they have cap space, they're really going to make a splash of free agency. So they're a team to look out for that has a really bright future. The Heat going 3-0 on the fucking Bucks, who is a 1 seed. A 1 seed.
Mm-hmm.
We might sweep the 1 seed. And we also might do the same to Toronto, who I believe is gonna come out of their series with because right now they're playing the Celtics, and it's been a really good series. Right now it's tied 2-2 as of today. It's been a really fun series to watch. Jason Tatum also, Jason Tatum is playing like an all-star. I thought he was gonna be like Paul Pierce reincarnated, but I'm not gonna lie, that might be a little bit of an understatement and kind of an insult to Jason Tatum. I feel like he's been playing his fucking ass off. He's been nothing short of great. Just everyone just is. Basketball's been amazing. I can gush on about this all day. I understand I've been a little bit incoherent, but
dude, it's okay. I love the passion, bro. That's what people need to hear, That's what people need to hear. Like, yeah, I love the
thing is that, like, it's been so fun to watch. Like, honestly, I know that I've been rambling on a bit, but you had a few harsh words to say to the NBA in general, about their recent activism.
I guess more what I was gonna say is that people are hypocritical, until when it's just people love to sit there and be an advocate and be a zeitgeist for social issues until their checkbook is affected. And look, look what's happening in Hong Kong. Still happening. They ain't gonna talk shit about Hong Kong because
Them niggas don't got no them niggas don't got no free speech whatsoever. They just recently passed the bill. They're basically just like, hey, you niggas don't got no free speech. I don't know who taught you these things, but we're gonna un-British you niggas. How about you are a member of the CCP, comrade. You better.
He said, comrade. Look, man, I'm just saying, you go to all these platforms and people can't speak on that shit, but they can speak on, look, it's like racism is the hot button topic. So you can talk about racism and it's safe. It's okay to talk about racism, but it's not okay to speak about Hong Kong and stuff like that because, you know, people are going to pull their money. And like, it's just like, dude, then don't play yourself. Don't act like you're
China funds a lot of your favorite things, bud. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Right.
I'm just
during the pandemic. Right now.
Yeah.
I don't blame the NBA. I understand this isn't the right opinion, and I shouldn't be saying this, but I don't blame the NBA for backtracking on what they said. I'm saying I don't blame them. I don't agree with it, and I also don't think it's right, and I don't think it's what they should have done. But when you're getting a lot of money from China the way they are, the salary cap is constantly going up. Right now, in the middle of pandemic, ratings are down. Oh, well, legal ratings are down. Let's not pretend like people are just falling out of love with the sport. They're like, people are watching. They're just watching the illegal live streams. And to be 100% honest, I'm one of them. They're way more convenient. But back to the main issue. Damn, what was I talking about?
You're talking about like just people speaking on certain issues, like the NBA speaking on certain things.
Yeah, it's like, imagine if they didn't have China's money right now, the NBA would be royally screwed because the salary cap is going to go down next season. There's going to be a lot of hasty moves that are going to be made during free agency right now. Granted, I don't agree that they backtrack on it, and I mean, there's a lot of things that are going on right now purely just because it's an election year. A lot of people, you know, they don't give a fuck about you. Like, let's not pretend like they really give a fuck about us. They really don't. You know, stay woke. Biden and Trump don't give a fuck about black people. I'm gonna say it. I'm putting that on wax. I don't give a fuck. We both don't care about you. And if you think they do, you're a fucking moron. Because they will say and do, well, they will say whatever you want to hear. You know, they're politicians. It's their job to bullshit you. I don't understand why you putting your faith in some of these motherfuckers, but
right. I guess you 100. How much you 100%? You know, because
a lot of things are just happening just because it's an election year. Like, even LeBron, I have to say, like, LeBron has. If you don't know, LeBron on social media has been carrying around this Malcolm X book, like it is he is a 20-year-old girl in the club holding carrying around a bottle of fucking Hennessy. Like, it is like I get the feeling he hasn't read it just off of what he said about it. I don't know. Just pay attention. Pay attention. Don't let people bait you into thinking that they care about you, because at the end of the day they don't. And yeah, man, just stay woke.
Stay woke. Yeah, man. I don't buy into a lot of that shit. Call me crazy, but
really not.
I look at action. I don't really look at what someone's saying out their mouth. I look at what they stand for and what their actions reflect.
Because politics in this country is fucking a shell of itself. Holy fucking shit.
It's getting crazy.
Everyone knows better.
It's getting crazy, man.
And like, the craziest thing, I know I'm going on a fucking tangent, but part of this has to do with literally My folks are hardcore Republicans.
Mhm.
Literally, I have Fox News blasting throughout the fucking house all day. And I hear their talking points all fucking day, nonstop, 24 fucking 7. And it is driving me insane to hear it. Oh my God. Blacks for Trump. Blacks for Trump. Oh my God. Latinos for Trump. Gays for Trump. And I'm just like, oh my God, shut the fuck up. Oh my God. This nigga does not care about you. And fucking the moment Biden was like dead in my eyes was literally the moment where it's like, oh, if you don't vote for me, you're not black. A fucking 70-year-old white man had the audacity to say to a black man, because Charlemagne the God was interviewing this motherfucker, talking about if you don't vote for me, you're not black. What? And you expect me to vote for this motherfucker? I'm sorry. This got really political very fast, but I fucking hate politics with a fiery passion on both ends. Because the craziest thing is that both ends complain about the same thing, just in a very different way. And they don't realize that they are what they're complaining about, which is like the funniest thing ever.
It is funny, man.
It's like literally, it's like hearing a rat complain about being in a wheel and running around back and forth and be like, oh God, I wish I could stop. Like, oh fuck, man. Fuck.
Not here for the masquerade. I get it, bro. We ain't buying into it. If you guys want more of that shit, maybe we'll talk about it next time. If you guys want to hear more about our opinions on that shit, but I think Jesse summed it up for the both of us. Fuck the bullshit. Stay woke. Make your own opinions. You know,
because I get like Dan, like I can't be the only one that's like feeling these things. Like,
no, you're not.
Like elaborate on some of your perspective on this. I know that we shouldn't really be talking about this in general because
dude, who cares? We're men, so if we want to speak about something, like, it's cool. Like, who are they like? It's okay, bro, because we're gonna be fine. We have people that support us and everything. The world hasn't gotten too crazy. We shouldn't be scared of freaking internet trolls and fucking losers who have nothing to do with their lives. And they're not going to make an effort to understand us anyway. You're going to hear you say nigga and be like, ooh, delete. They're going to hear me say fuck Naruto or whatever the fuck I say. Delete. Oh my God, cancel this guy. He's crazy. Whatever. So, I guess my perspective on it is, it's just like this. I just feel like people should form their own opinion and be informed. I don't think people should just jump the gun and just take certain things for face value, because the way the media system works is it's owned by 3-4 corporations. So
yeah, it's owned by these big fucking
so they're all pumping out the same thing. And basically you have to, the way this country works is like the bias is there in every single form of media. So you have to look at the intentions of the people who are not only making the reports, but the writers maybe, and what motivations each news state. Sadly, this is the American news system for you guys. It's probably even worse in other places, but you have to look into the leaning of whatever news station you're watching and watch and pull from several different outlets, etc., in order to form an opinion that is as close to the truth as possible. Because everyone is perverting the truth. They don't even care about the truth. They don't. The news has gotten more and more shit. It has. It's like, it's ridiculous. It's like, dude, I think I was watching CNN the other night, and they were talking about the protests. They're like, fiery but mostly peaceful protests. Huh? If they're burning shit, how the fuck is it peaceful? I'm sorry. Shit is burning. And this is not talking about one side or the other, but think about what that says. They're obviously trying to big up the protests. If you went on probably Fox News, you know what Fox News would probably say?
Bro, they're condemning the shit out of these protests. Oh my God. Yo, you could have sworn a fucking civil war was going to happen. Like, if you listen to Fox News. Oh my God. These niggas. Also, I wanted to... There's so much information that... And I noticed this trend first in like media and things that I consumed in general, that there's so much information and different things that like there's so many different niches that what you like can essentially describe your whole personality, and it's really fucking weird. Like how earlier I was saying that, I can't describe a Naruto, an Avatar fan. I can't describe what they look like. But if I take, let's say, someone who watches Riverdale on a weekly basis or who binges it on fucking Netflix, I could probably take a stab at what you look like, who you are, your background, this, that, and the third. And it's like things are becoming so niche that they can almost describe you. And you can, and a lot of things with media, it's like, how would I put this? The thing about media is that a lot of them are just echo chambers of the same opinion, just through a different mouth.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people also complain like, we need to have civil discourse on both sides. A lot of people don't want to talk about these things, and I've noticed on both sides, they fucking are liars. They don't really want to have a conversation because they want to have the right opinion. They really don't want to have a conversation. And anyone who says they want to have a conversation, I don't believe it. I think they're bullshitting. I
agree.
Damn, this turned from a fucking anime podcast into a preaching session. Feel like young Pharaoh on this bitch. Shout out to him.
Hey, niggas need to hear this shit. You know what I mean? But hey, Jesse, I think we're gonna sign out because we've been talking for an hour and a half. I got work in the morning, so
an hour and a half. Jesus fucking Christ!
So we can actually put the next topic. We can throw that Instagram model thing into the next podcast, but you can sign us out. You can write it. You can tell us your code.
So this is oh my God, fuck! I can't even sign out right. Oh my God, I didn't anticipate talking this much and my throat being like this. I don't know if this is quarantine or me just not talking nearly as much. Oh my God, my throat is like burning. No homo. But this is 316 signing out on the second episode of Double L Podcast. You stuck through it to the end. I really appreciate you. Please like, share, subscribe, share this to your friends if you think this was an insightful conversation and you want to put people on. Please give us 5 stars on Apple Podcasts so we can be pushed to the algorithm, because we just two young bloods just trying to make it through this tough world.
Hell yeah.
It's full of lies and cryptic bullshit.
Yes, indeed, man. Trying to maneuver through it.
Yes, sir. You have anything that you want to add?
Appreciate everybody that supports us and is holding us down. I appreciate everybody out there. Thank you so much. We're trying something new. We're trying to get more content out to you, and Jesse's been a big help to me. So thank you for supporting us. Give us the suggestions in the comments. Let us know so we can cater everything like to the people that really want to support not only what I'm doing, but everyone who's associated with me and is doing as well. So like I said, appreciate the support thus far, and Hope to give you more stuff. If you like it, you want some more topics, give us suggestions. Let us know.
Definitely. You know.
Hey, I guess we out. Until next time, people.